Hello everyone, I've got a bold, bright, busy project that I want to share with you today. Now, I created these backgrounds before Christmas and I've just finished them off today using some bottle caps. They're by the sink, so I've gone and washed them now, so I can't show you. But I'm going to show you the video footage in a second of how I made these. As I say, I did these before Christmas, but I parked them because I was just under so much pressure with trying to get videos done, you know, the normal pressures that we all have of trying to get presents sorted and, you know, Christmas happy mails and that kind of thing that I wanted to do, and I just wasn't feeling this, and so as I say, I just parked it. I had planned on turning this into a journal page, or one of them into a journal page, and making ATCs with the other, and just never got round to doing anything with it, but I just loved them so much that I kept the video footage, and it's been on my phone, as I say, waiting to be edited ever since before Christmas. So the video footage that you're about to see shows how I created this background here before I added the little tiny circles. Can you see the tiny circles? So you'll see it up to that point. And then I've just used these brush caps. So these are the protectors that go over your paintbrushes, and I've got these. You've seen me use them before in several different sizes, and I've just used a mixture of different paints and just put some circles on just to make it a bit busier, because once I cut these up into smaller sections there will just be so much going on. I think they'll look absolutely gorgeous. I haven't decided what on earth I'm going to do with them yet. I'm thinking maybe ATCs, whether I would do a journal page or even postcards or something with the with the other one. I really don't know, but I've got these, and I've also got these gorgeous mop-up papers as well. These were all the paint that I had left over. Whilst I was creating these, I put down onto these two drop papers. There was one for each of the pages that I did, and I just absolutely love them, and these are just so simple to do. I just love doing this kind of thing, and when I added the circles today, I've even started another drop paper. Here we go, this piece here. So, you know, even today's paint has not gone to waste, and you'll see that this is quite shiny because the paint that I've been using was enamel paint. In fact, it was a mixture of just normal acrylic paint and enamel acrylic. This is enamel, which has got a sheen to it, so you know that will be turned into something. Oh, just found a button underneath there. So let me just bring these pages back. So I shall put the video on for you and show you how I made these, and then I'll be back at the end just to discuss it with you. Now I'm just applying the paint to an acrylic stamp block. You've seen me do this technique before, and I've missed the first part of the video. I don't know whether I've deleted it or whether I forgot to press record in the first place. Of course, this was before Christmas that I did this, but you can see that I added various shades of blues and greens, and then that magenta, and I'm using chalk paints to do this. It's the Pebeo chalk paints, which I love. I think they're called Pebeo Deco Creams, and I just build up the background using a couple of different sizes of those acrylic stamp blocks. And now I'm using the side of the acrylic block to get some vertical and horizontal lines, and I'm just dipping the acrylic block into my paint and just adding it to the background. want to stick with that block theme, and I'm using a stencil here by Creative Expressions, and it's called Wired. I think they call it a mask, I would call it a stencil, and I'm stamping with it. So I'm applying the paint to the back of the stencil and then stamping with it by rubbing firmly, and you can see that none of that paint is going to waste because it's all going on that drop paper, and I keep turning it as well to get that stenciled background in different areas of that drop paper too. And I'm just building up those layers and sticking with the same types of colours and just repeating them over and over again. And not wanting to waste any of that paint that's on the sponge, I just decide to stamp with that too. I just carry on building up the layers on this already busy background with various colours that coordinate, stamping and stenciling, and just building it up until I'm happy with it. So here you can see me searching for the darker areas, the blue areas really, where I'm going to get most impact with that lime green. And finally, I just want to add some more squares, again keeping in keeping with that block pattern, and I'm using the end of an alcohol marker. It's the lid to an alcohol marker, just to use it as a stamp and just adding some more detail to that lovely background. hope you enjoyed that, and here's the finished pieces, as I say, with the addition of the circles that I added as well. But have a think about what you want me to do with these guys. I'm thinking maybe ATCs with one of them, and I really don't know. I'm going to have a think about it. I'm going to put my thinking cap on over the next couple of days. I'm not ready to start on them yet because the enamel paint isn't dry. They're sort of, dry enough for me to touch, but if I start working on these now, I'll just make a horrible smudgy mess. But if you've got any ideas as to what I can do with these, then please let me know, and hopefully I'll be back in a couple of days. I'll certainly read the comments that you leave, and as I say, my thinking cap will be on and I'll be back with something. So if you like this, as always, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, and let me know what you think in the comments below, and let me hear your ideas. Take care everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.